And there it is, a week of evenings puttering around with this thing. Last week I was making drawers function here, and since then I put some faces on the drawer fronts on those drawers, and also added this little bit of face frame here and here, and underneath, can we even see, I added the baseboard, the last piece of baseboard's in. Oh, that's a good thing. And that one still needs attached. Oops. Anyway, we got to the top, and I was bound and determined with this whole cabinet thing to build it entirely out of whatever scraps I had laying around. And the top is a piece of MDF with the thinnest layer, paper thin layer of hickory on each side. And it was only about 40 inches wide, and this is a 4.5 foot wide thing, so I had to add to it. And so I added some hardwood over on this side and some hardwood on this side, and love it or hate it, it is unique. And personally, I kind of like it. The entire cabinet below is maple, and this top is a mix of hickory, white oak, cherry, red oak, maple, and the entire edge of it is cherry. And what I'm doing today is putting on the backsplash, which may look like a nice tiny little piece of cherry, 1/2 inch thick, but no, in reality, what we have, I'll remind you, it's a budget job. What we have here is a piece of 1/2 inch plywood. Here we go. With a piece of solid cherry cut on a miter, added to the top, and it gives me that look there. And to finish off the end, I had to put a little return on it. You can see the slight change in color, and I got clamps going on here. I got the cutout for the sink done. Not my prettiest work. I had to cut that out with a reciprocating saw. That's the best tool I had available to do it. And, well, still got plumbing to do down below. But today's mission, prior to getting the plumbing, I want to get this whole top done and probably put another coat of polyurethane or two on it. And I got this prop stick here holding this thing on because, well, we're going to attach the other one now. Ooh, did I figure out this camera? What if I swing you like that? Ooh, that's not the angle I figured. Not at all. No. We're going to go up here and show it like that. Yeah. This. Okay, so what we got is this thing here. And most people attach a backsplash with a PL type product. I'm not doing that here today. Instead, I'm using Type Bond Ultimate Wood Glue, regular old wood glue, and I've done this before on other backsplashes with success, so I'm seeing no reason not to do the same thing today. So I put a little bit of glue on like that, and then just going to kind of drop it in the hole, like so. And I have a tool here. I do need to adjust this top a little bit. After all this backsplash glue sets up, I'm going to let it set for about 24 hours. That's the height I wanted it right there. And I even want to, there's the tiniest gap. I want to shove it this way. All right, now, beyond that, what I need to do is make this thing stick in place, because there is a gap. You can see that big gap. Well, we need to fix that. So to take care of that, prior to installing the lavatory, I got an old prop stick here. I'm just going to drop this piece of wood in and kind of tie this in like so. Just whatever scraps will suffice. It's a tight fit because we want tight. And let's even kind of, okay. And there we are. You saw a big gap a moment ago. Now it's tight. And what I'm going to do with that is just leave it sitting like that for 24 hours. With this glue here, they say leave it clamped at least a half an hour is better. But if you're going to put any stress on it, then leave it clamped at least 24 hours. Well, once I take these props off, there will be stress upon it. So here's my bathroom. I get to climb underneath and that thing to get to the tub. And I still need to come up with handles for this. And a lavatory, of course, and get to do the plumbing. But, well, the carpentry is on the downswing, so I'm gaining on this cabinet. Liking that.